Moments in South LA this morning, police searched for a man who pointed a gun at an officer, sparking an officer-involved shooting. Now, this happened near West 52nd Street and Manhattan Place in South LA. CBS 2's Cara Finstrom found out police called off the search even though the suspect is still on the loose.
This is an officer-involved shooting. Could have been a lot worse than it was, and we will search tirelessly to take this person into police custody.
Investigators want to find the man who they say pointed a gun at an officer, exchanged fire, and set off this massive manhunt. We first learned about it just before 1:30 this morning when one of the two officers involved put out a radio call for help.
Shots fired, officer needs help! Yes, officer needs help. Manhattan on 52nd.
Investigators say that officer and his partner were patrolling an identified high-violence area when someone rushed up and pointed to a man in a group, saying he had a gun in his waistband. Detectives say when the officers approached, the suspects took off in this SUV, which after a short chase, crashed into two parked cars.
Passenger suspect attempts to get out of the vehicle, drops his gun inside the car. Suspect that was driving the vehicle takes off running. There's a foot pursuit. Suspect turns around, points the gun at the officers, and an officer-involved shooting occurs.
Soon afterwards, K-9 units believe they'd tracked at least one suspect to a home or garage just about 6 houses away. They circled it, and residents in a 2-block perimeter were asked to stay inside with doors locked. But by about 8 this morning, those K-9s and SWAT teams were brought out without any suspects found. At this point, detectives say their investigation will focus on tracking down the gunman.
There was a shot fired off, and at this point, we have not recovered that gun. So we absolutely could say that there is an armed and dangerous suspect out there.
So investigators who are still gathering evidence are now asking for this community's help, for anyone who may be harboring the gunman to turn him in, and for any witnesses to come forward. Reporting from South Los Angeles, Cara Finstrom, CBS 2 News.